Hey, everybody, and welcome to Live at Lunch. My name is John Schaefer. Thank you so much for joining us here on your lunch hour. We appreciate it. And hey, you might notice we're outside. It's kind of nice. We're at Mercer Botanical Gardens. We're going to talk a little bit more about that as we go. Very exciting. But this, of course, what are we watching here? This is the show where we highlight some of the amazing content that has been created by the Harris County Public Libraries. So we're going to be talking with a library at Baldwin Boettcher, also taking a look at some video about seed bombs coming up. But of course, first thing I want to talk about is the shirt. I don't know if you noticed, Tales and Tales. Ladies and gentlemen, our summer reading program is here. It starts on Monday, the 7th. That's when we're kicking everything off. And the theme, of course, for the summer reading program is Tales and Tales. That's stories about animals and fairy tales. You see how that works out. It's Tales and Tales. We're very excited. It's appropriate that we're here in a place that looks like a fairy tale garden. So anyway, very excited about that. That's going to be starting on June 7th, which is Monday. You want to make sure you sign up to the Beanstack app. There's lots of prizes, gifts for adults and for children. Mainly for children, but definitely for adults as well. So sign up on our Beanstack app, get registered, and start reading. It's a lot of fun. Before we get going, I got a couple of quick promos I want to do. First off, have you clicked like and subscribe yet? Go ahead and do it right now. It's going to help us out a lot. That way, if you click the little bell and also the notification, you'll get notifications of when we're going live, and you won't miss any more shows, which we've got some really good stuff coming up we're very excited about. So click like and subscribe. It really does help out, and it doesn't cost you anything. Promo number one. Here we go. Fairy tale story time. That's here at Baldwin Boettcher. That's going to be starting on June 11th, which is, I believe, a week from today. That's right, a week from today on Friday. So you'll want to join us for the magical children in the magical children's garden as we read fairy tales from all over the world. This is free, family-friendly event outdoors, so you participants should wear a dress for the weather. You want to wear closed-toe shoes and bring your own water bottle. It's for ages 5 through 9, and we're going to be talking to Victoria about that a little bit more later on. I'm very excited. Also, on June 25th, we have the Unbirthday Party at Aldine Branch Library. This is an Alice in Wonderland themed outdoor event in honor of Harris County Public Library's 100-year anniversary. Families can enjoy fun activities and crafts for all ages. And then, of course, as I mentioned earlier, next Friday on June 11th is Story Walk. That is where, for the Live at Lunch, right, for this show, we're going to be doing something called Story Walk over at Fairbanks Branch. It's where we combine literacy and healthy exercise. I'm very excited about that, so you're definitely going to want to join us for that as well. Now then, let's get into it. I would like to introduce to you a librarian here at here at Baldwin Boettcher. She's one of the coolest people I know. Let's everybody say hello to Victoria. Hello, Victoria.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Welcome. I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing very well, Of course, we're both here in Mercer Botanical Gardens. What an amazing place.
It's lovely. Can't get any better than this.
No, and now, all right, so Baldwin Boettcher is the library. Let's explain this to people in case they don't know. It's right now we're operating in a little blue building because Harvey damaged. How much damage to the original building or the big building happened during Harvey?
So we had about 5 feet of water in there, and unfortunately, it was a total loss. So there was nothing that we could bring back with us to really, bring back some of the old library. Although, interestingly enough, I do want to point this out, that I still have some of the original artwork that was up high enough that teens painted and drew and contributed to the library for programs before we flooded. So I still have that at our Little Blue Library.
That is awesome. And speaking of the Little Blue Library, I'm looking at it right now. It's on the other side of my camera. It is you guys are still, never say die. You're still going. You're still available. What kind of services are still available at Baldwin Boettcher?
So we try to offer as much as we can. We have curbside still. You can go inside the library and check out books, make new library cards. We're going to start doing outdoor summer reading programs starting June 7th, Monday. And we're so excited to be able to work with the community again outside in person.
It really has. It's after from the freeze and everything and the pandemic to have people coming in. It's very exciting again. I'm sorry, and of course, you get to work. I mean, I'm kind of jealous. Every day you come to work, you could on your lunch break just walk around. This it's 400 acres.
It's a treat.
Well,
it's a treat, but yeah, keep in mind that means you're out here in the weather too, and I feel some raindrops starting to come down.
Yeah, you know what, we were talking about this earlier. If it rains, I mean, hey, that's just Houston summer, so we're just gonna get wet. So if you see me in a few minutes looking like I'm doing a weather report, outside of a hurricane, that's what we're just gonna do. So, so we were worried about the weather. Great segue. We were worried about the weather, and we wanted to be able to show some of Mercer Botanical Gardens here, and there's a lot of reading nooks. So we put together a little video. This we shot a couple of days ago, so I'm going to go ahead and play that right now, and then we'll talk a little bit about it. Okay, we're here with Victoria, and this, of course, behind me is...
This is Mungo. He's the coolest head around.
He's the coolest. Okay, we're here with Victoria, and this, of course, behind me is...
This is Mungo. He's the coolest head around.
He's the coolest head around, and this is just one of many reading nooks that are available here at the Mercer Arboretum. We're going to take a look at a bunch of them. It used to be a little greener, I guess, though, right?
It used to be a lot greener, actually. Most of this area was completely filled with plants. A lot of the areas around here were completely filled with plants, but they're coming back, so that's the good news. And anything that's not coming back, we're getting new stuff put in.
So another reason to come take a look at all the great reading nooks.
Always come here.
All right, let's go take a look at some more.
Welcome to our next reading nook. This is on one of the berms in Mercer Botanic Garden. So we are right next to Cypress Creek right now, which, as you know, plays a big role in the history of the libraries.
This is pretty amazing. So close to pretty much everything around us in Harris County. There's so much beauty like this. And you can't see it over my shoulder, but I'm looking at Cypress Creek, which is just kind of meandering by. And I can imagine sitting out here right now reading a book or eating my lunch. So it's very exciting. Yeah, I can't state it enough. I mean, Mercer Botanical Gardens is it's really one of the gems of Harris County. And if you have not made it out to Mercer Botanical Gardens, I strongly recommend that you get out here and take a look around. It's a great place to take a stroll. And apparently, if you graduate from any place, or if you have a quinceañera, it's a must that you take pictures here. Apparently, I've noticed that a few times I've been here. It's always it's the place everybody wants to go for photograph pictures and wedding pictures. That's something right there. Okay,
I know so many beautiful dresses.
I know. Well, there you go. And so it's a really neat place to come and enjoy and walk around. Now then, as we were leading earlier, we were talking a lot about seed bombs. Victoria, I don't know if you know anything about this or not, but Baldwin Branch Library was nice enough to put together a little video. They're actually going to be open again. They've been closed for some renovations, and they are going to be open this coming Monday. So if you live near the Aldine Branch Library, Monday the 7th, you want to go in there and start your summer reading program off there. And also, let's talk about seed bombs. Before we learn what seed bombs are, have you clicked like yet? Have you clicked the thumbs up? Go ahead, we'll wait. Go ahead, that's all right. I'm waiting. We can see if you do it or not, so we know. But, and you got to subscribe. So, all right, now that you've subscribed, let's take a look at what seed bombs are right now.
Go! Hi everyone, it's LeeAnn from Aldine Branch Library. Right now, our flooring is being redone, so we're looking for fun outdoor activities to share with you all. Since it's such a lovely day out today, I thought we would sit out by our pergola and show you guys how to make seed bombs. We already have a video of this on our HCPL YouTube page that uses powdered clay, but today we're going to try the variant with air dry clay. You can choose any color clay that you want. Yellow is optional. All you're going to need is 4 things. Either powdered clay or air dried clay, some dirt, some water, and of course, seeds for your seed bomb. The ratio for this mixture is very simple. It is 5 parts clay, 3 parts dirt, and 1 part seeds. You just mix these all together with a little bit of water, and that's all there is to it. So right here, I've already got my 5 parts of clay already portioned out. I'm now just gonna take some dirt. You can use potting soil or dirt from your own backyard. Measure it out. Let's see. Again, we want a 5-to-3 ratio for this. I'd say that's good. Now I'm gonna take my seeds. You can use wildflower seeds. Those turn out really pretty. Take, let's see, make an extra seed. Handful of seeds, sprinkle that in as well. And if your dirt is already moist, you can go ahead and start mixing this all together. But if it's too crumbly, take just your little bit of water and add just a little bit at a time. You're now going to get messy. You're gonna take these all together and start mixing. Since our air dry clay is yellow, it's gonna turn a fun shade of probably dirty brown, like a yellow, but let's see. It's a great activity to do with kids, especially little kids. They love to get their hands dirty, and the texture is quite soft and pretty fun. So all you do is you mix this together and you're gonna get a large gloop. All you're gonna do is take your large gloop of clay, dirt, and seed mixture and pinch off a little bit at a time. Roll it into a ball until you have about a meatball-sized little spear. You're then gonna set these off to dry for about 24 hours. Then all you need to do is plant them in your yard or in a pot of dirt, give it really good water, and wait for it to grow. Hopefully, by the time I plant these, we'll have beautiful flowers by the time our unbirthday party rolls around on June 25th. So keep an eye out on Aldine's social media page to find out more information on our unbirthday party. It's gonna be loads of fun. I can't wait to see you there, and thank you everyone for joining us in our seed bomb activity. Bye!
Thank you so much, LeeAnn. We appreciate that. Everybody over at Aldine Branch Library, you guys have been, I know you're working hard right now, getting everything ready for your big opening on Monday. So thank you so much for taking the time to put that video together for us. Now, wait, did you notice we kind of changed locations here, huh? The magic of live things. I don't know if this is a seed bomb that they used there, but, huh? How about that? No? You don't think so?
Not
maybe
that one.
Well, you know what? Maybe we'll get somebody from the Arboretum or the Botanical Gardens to explain what it is what their secret is. Now then, this whole area, as I mentioned, it's very fairy tale-esque, being out in nature. You did a little studying in college, did you not, Victoria, about fairy tales? Did you take a class on that and learn some interesting things?
I did. I learned that fairy tales are actually really not meant for children. They're quite darker than one would originally think, but definitely not the Disney versions that we watch. But it was really important to me to try to bring in more diverse tales and let people know that there's so much more out there than just the normal fairy tales that we read. So that's what I'm really going to try to do with one of our programs coming up this summer. You're just talking about, and you're of course obviously going to make it accessible to children and adults, and it's interesting for of all ages. Is that correct? And we're going to do it in the fairy tale garden.
Speaking of which, let's take a look. Like I said, we were here earlier this week, and we did a little filming because we were worried about rain, which actually I'm starting to feel a few drops. I don't know how you're feeling, but let's take a look at a little bit more about the fairy tale story time coming up.
Welcome to the Fairy Garden. This is one of my favorite spots in all of Mercer Botanic Gardens. The library staff help contribute quite a bit to this. We paint some of these houses that you can see back here amongst the weeds. As you can see, it's magical creatures only. No people allowed inside, so sorry. But we have gnomes to our left, fairies to our right or behind me, and so much more. As you can see, I am sitting in a very large chair. This is where we're going to be having our Fairy Tale Fridays. That's starting June 11th at 10:30 a.m. It's going to be a story time where we read fairy tales, but they're not just your average fairy tales. We're going to bring some diversity into it and introduce you all to more than meets the eye. So I hope you all will come join us.
So the big chair is, if anybody that comes here to Mercer Botanical Gardens, can they sit in the big chair?
They can sit in the big chair, and so many people do.
I want one that size for the backyard. I don't know if it'd fit on an apartment balcony. I don't know if that would be. Anyway.
Yeah, probably not.
All right. Well, listen. So once again, that fairy tale story time is going to be starting on June 11th. It's going to be in the magical children's garden that we just saw. So you definitely want to go dress appropriately. And if it's going to be raining, like I think it is right now, you're going to make sure you bring an umbrella and wear those appropriate shoes. Ages 5 to 9. Victoria, it's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to hearing all about it. Also, one last time, we're gonna take off here in just a second, but let's just one last promo. Don't forget June 25th, the unbirthday party at Aldine Branch Library is an Alice in Wonderland themed outdoor event honoring 100 years of HCPL. Families can join for all the fun crafts for all ages. And next Friday, right here for Live at Lunch, we're doing something very exciting as well. It's going to be Story Walk, and it's going to be over at the Fairbanks branch, and it's all about physical exercise, which I could use a little, and also reading story time. So congratulations, everybody, to making it through this, and we're now here for Tales and Tales, our summer reading program. We're very excited about that. Make sure on Monday, June 7th, you sign up on the Beanstack app. You can get a lot of great prizes, a lot of great events, and a lot of great programs, of course, like the one Victoria's going to be doing, this fairy tale story time. Victoria, thank you so much for joining us here today.
Thank you. I'm so glad that you all came here and I got to join y'all.
All right. Well, and definitely, please, if you're out there, make plans, make a trip to Mercer Botanical Gardens, and also while you're here, check out the Little Blue Library, Baldwin Boettcher, and they're very nice people there, I can tell you. So, all right, everybody, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you guys again soon. Bye, everybody.
Bye.